The 2016 Emmy Awards are on Sunday night, and all eyes will be on some of Hollywood's top actors and actresses to see who will be taking home the coveted golden statuette. Will ABC's Blackish rise above, and will Viola Davis take home the Big V for the second year in a row? HipHollywood sat down with Variety magazine's executive editor of TV, Deborah Birnbaum, to get a few early predictions and to discuss this year's diversity in the nominees.
There's a lot of pressure going into the Emmys to see more diversity among the nominees. I think the Academy was looking at what happened at the Oscars and certainly saying we don't want that to happen here. Usually going into the Emmy race, there's always a lot of snubs. There are things that shows that you wish had been nominated that weren't nominated, and you're going into the Emmy race with a lot of anger. This year, for once, the Academy, the voters really got it right.
Sunday could be a big night for Blackish. The show picked up 3 nominations, including Outstanding Comedy Series. Funny Man and Blackish executive producer Anthony Anderson also garnered a nod for a lead actor in a comedy series.
One of the things I love so much about Anthony Anderson was his excitement at the nominations. When he was reading off the nominations when they were announcing it, and he was so excited. I think that tells you everything you need to know about Anthony Anderson, and it was so infectious. I think that shows so much about his transformation as an actor.
And Blackish star Tracee Ellis Ross is making history with her nomination for lead actress in a comedy series, becoming the first Black woman in 3 decades to receive a nod in her category.
I think she's redefined the role of sitcom wife this year. She's not just a sidekick. She really owns it and keeps up with Anthony Anderson in every way. So if she's going to win, I mean, we would love to see that performance be rewarded.
And speaking of making history, in 2015, Viola Davis became the first African-American woman to receive an Emmy Award for Best Leading Actress in a Drama Series for her role on ABC's How to Get Away with Murder. This year, the beauty is nominated for the same category and is up against Taraji P. Henson, who was recognized for her role as the oh-so-fierce Cookie Lion on Fox's Empire.
Taraji's coming on strong. She's fantastic in Empire, and everyone talks about Cookie Lion, so there's a tough race between the two of them. I wouldn't bet against Cookie Lion, but you know, the Emmys do like to nominate the person who's been won before, so it'll be interesting to see what happens on Emmy night.
Kerry Washington was nominated for her role in HBO's Confirmation, but this year, talk about some stiff competition. Sarah Paulson joins Washington in the category for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Limited Series or Movie for her portrayal of Marcia Clark in The People vs. O.J. Simpson.
Look, I think Kerry Washington delivered a fantastic performance as Anita Hill in Confirmation, and I think it was a story that needed to be told, and I'm really glad she told it. But I gotta go with my girl Sarah Paulson in People vs. O.J. I just loved everything about that series. I think everyone delivered a knockout performance. Sarah Paulson has been nominated 6 times and never won. I think this is her year to win.
And finally, one of the biggest categories for this year's award show, Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series or Movie. Idris Elba was recognized for his role on Luther. Courtney B. Vance was nominated for taking on the role of Johnny Cochran in The People vs. O.J. Simpson. And Vance's co-star, Cuba Gooding Jr., received a nod for his portrayal of O.J. himself.
It's a really tough choice between all of them, but I've got to go with Courtney B. Vance. He was so fantastic in People vs. O.J. Simpson. He really owned the role of Johnny Cochran. He just made it his own, so I'm going with Courtney B. Vance on that one.
Who do you think will be victorious this weekend, and who are you rooting for? Let us know. The Emmy Awards air live Sunday on ABC at 4 p.m., and be sure to head over to HipHollywood.com for the night's highlights and, of course, all the hot fashion. I'm Ashley Williams.